Welcome to episode 4 of my StateTree tutorial series. In this episode, we'll be going over the attack state and the move state, upgrade the behavior, and make sure it becomes a little bit more modular and scalable. First things first, we're going to improve our attack state. So right-click this, and we're going to add a child state, and we're just going to call this attack. And this is going to be our actual attack logic. So we're going to add a task on this, which is our STT attack, which is already automatically linked because we use that character context. So we can just leave this as is. Quickly put the theme on it as well. And for now, this is good enough. And now we're going to delete it from its parent task. Something good to know in state trees is that the current state that is active, so let's say that's this one, our attack, all its parent states are also active. Everything on attack state is active, everything on select behavior is active, and everything on root is active. Things like set character speed and face towards location will be active as long as our attack is also active. So what we are going to change as well is we're going to change face towards location. We're going to click the arrow and delete this. And we are going to say face towards actor instead. And the actor we want to face towards is, of course, our target player character. So now whenever our enemy is punching, he will keep his focus on the player. Next, we want to add another child state. And we'll call this attack wait, give it the same theme, and we're going to just give this a delay task of 1 second. So now while we are in this delay, these things will also still run. So after we are punching, we're standing still for a second, and we're still looking at our player. You can see that he keeps this focus. Let's set up the correct transitions as well real quick. So let's go transitions, on state completed, we go to attack wait, and on attack wait, we go back to the root. Now with these transitions and this extra attack wait state setup, this wait state that we originally made kind of becomes useless. So for now, we're actually going to go and just delete this. Compile, save, and let's play. And you'll see that when he runs to us, he stands still after punching, but he still looks at us. He keeps his focus on us. And that's because while we are in this delay, this face towards actor is still active. But now let's take it one step further. Let's play a little bit more with transitions. We are going to open our STT attack. And we are going to open as well our BP enemy base. And right here in our event, do attack trace, we are actually going to set up some extra logic for us. So we're going to create an extra variable, which is just called attack hit, and it's a Boolean. And then by all dragging out of this, we're going to set this right here to false. So if our attack didn't hit anything, our attack did in fact not hit. If our attack hit something, but it's not the player, we're going to still set it to false. But if we did hit the player, we are going to set it to true. And now if we compile, save this, go back to our attack task, and we drag out another character, and we say get attack hit, and we branch off of this. So now we can say if our attack hit, our attack is a success. If our attack did not hit, it's a failure. So compile, save this, and then now in our state tree, in this attack state, we can add another transition called on failed, and the original on completed will become on succeeded. And now we can play around with comboing. What should our enemy do if he hits an attack? What should our enemy do if he misses an attack? So for example, to do real quick, on attack, if we hit, we want to just go attack again. And on state failed, we want to go to attack wait. We're going to quickly disable our strafing state so that we can test this a little bit faster. So I'll make him run towards us. And then if he hits us, you'll see that he throws another punch and another until he misses. And if we make him miss, he'll stand there for a second before he does it again. Now, of course, this is a little bit crazy, and you can play around with this, make it do whatever you want. Maybe if he misses an attack, you want him to backstep, get out of it. And in all these ways, you can actually control exactly what your AI does. We can also say, if we hit our attack, we want to go to attack wait. And if we miss it, we immediately want to go back to root. And then our attack wait, maybe this is a 0.1 second delay. Our attack wait transitions back into attack. So now, if he hits me, he'll take a 0.1 second delay between punches before he throws another one. And it feels a little bit different. This is all types of things that you can do to really control exactly how your AI plays. Now, originally, we had this setup of this enter condition that we can only enter when we are closer to the player. But with this random behavior, we might just walk at the player again, even though we're already close enough. So let's quickly fix that. In the move state, we're going to add an enter condition, exactly the opposite of the one we created before. So we want another float compare. The in is going to be the distance to target, and the right is going to be our attack distance. And instead of saying less or equal, we're going to say greater. So now we can only move, like rush the player, when we are too far away. The AI will kind of forcefully stay inside this attack distance and make sure that he stays too close. And when he goes too far, he can still strafe, he can run, and when he's close, he can attack or strafe. And the strafing really becomes our neutral middle ground to kind of keep him out of just infinite aggression. Now we have a random select behavior, a move to that takes care of everything, an attack state that's slowly a little bit more in depth, a strafing state that makes sure that he stays a little bit passive at times. And now for the next episode, what we're going to do is we're going to add a dead state that makes sure that the tree stops after the enemy's HP reaches 0. And we're going to add an interrupted state to make sure that when you get hit, it stops doing what it's doing, it stops the animation, it won't attack still, and it stops right then and there.